You did what you did, I saw what I saw. You said forever on a Tuesday. By Friday you were half gone. New name on your screen. Late night, my name on red till dawn. I kept calling just to hit silence. Stared at the type and dots fade. You told me it's just my friend, but your voice shook when you said my name. You left your hoodie on my chair, left your lies in my chest. You slept fine in your room, I stayed up no rest. You were on my phone all day, that was just receipts and dust. You said I was your one shot, cause you needed more than trust. You kept your password all tight, tearing your screen when I walked in. You said I was getting jealous, but my gut caught every sin. All those late night where you at, you said home just feeling low, but the stories had you outside, same time, same bar glow. You left your lip gloss on the seat, said the Uber hit a bump. You laughed when I called it out, that laugh at me like a punch. You made me feel small in my own room, made me doubt what I knew. Now every time my phone goes off, I flinch like it's you. You said trust me while you hit your phone. You said love you while you weren't alone. You turned cold at my heart on hold. Now I answer, yeah, I'm fine, I'm cold. You broke us in 100 silent ways. Not one tear on your face these days. You moved on like I never came through. So I'm done with you. I scroll back to our first chat. You said I don't play games. Funny how every word ain't all that's left is your fake name. I pulled out the history once, saw his car in your spot. You said, baby, chill, you're crazy, crazy. How you still forgot? You left that necklace on my shelf, said this means we're locked in. 2 weeks later, you were out, there no reply, just low on mints. You deleted half our photos, kept the ones where you look good. Told your friends I was controlling why you did what you would. I held it down when you were broke, you held a match when I broke down. I gave space when you got stressed, you gave distance when I drowned. You said trust me while you hit your phone. You said love you while you weren't alone. You turned cold, let my heart on hold. Now I answer, I'm fine, I'm cold. You broke us in 100 silent ways. Now one tear on your face these days. You moved on like I never came through. So I'm done with you. Now I'm ghosting a new life. You don't say my name out loud, but I see your yards free. When our song gets in the crowd, you walk fast but I spot. I like you without that street. Put your handshakes in your backstrap. You speed up your own beat. He wears a chain that I bought you. You say it's just something new. Funny on my road, yes, perfect on the next you. You still check my close friends, and you still watch every post. You left me on scene last winter, but you still haunt me most. I don't hate you, that takes fire. I'm just tired of this loop. Every memory tastes bitter, every laugh feels like proof. I replay the night you cried, eyes red on my front step. You said I swear I never touched him, but your hands shook while you wept. And I remember how much hands burned, but I still lay you on my bed. Held you close while you were sorry, while your lies ran in my head. You said this is the last time, please. Said I'll cut him off tonight. I said okay, I wanna believe. You turn left, I turn right. Now look back at that version of me, staring down my own shoes, thinking maybe love can fix this, but love can't fix what you choose. You said trust me while you hit your phone. You said love you while you weren't alone. You turned cold, let my heart on hold. Now I answer, yeah, I'm fine, I'm cold. You broke us in 100 silent ways. Now one tear on your face these days. You moved on like I never came through. So I'm done with you. Now it's late and I write hooks where your name used to sit. All the pain that you dropped on me, I'll turn every drop to a hit. You'll hear pieces of our life, and these lines on repeat. Don't know every bar is us, but I won't say you wanna be. I don't wait on your replies, but now I don't track where you stay. If you text, I kinda miss you, I'll leave that on scene. No day you chose speaking over speaking. You chose lying over truth, so you can keep all your secrets. I'll keep my peace and my youth. If you see me on your screen, so with these lights on my face, understand you helped build that when you walked out on my plate. No more late calls from your block, no more half truth at my door. You took more than you gave me, you don't get 1 second more. You said trust me as you would let me fall. Now I stand up on that script to sleep with your phone on too. I sleep calm, I'm done with you. Yeah. Late calls, short texts, you flip, I guess. You hit my phone at 2 a.m. Said you missed the way it felt, but you killed that, you know that. Blame me while you needed help. All the nights I stayed away, watch your name just fade to gray. You were typing, then you left. Guess you like to walk away. You were out while I stayed in. You said studio, it was him. I was blind, now I replay every lie you slipped within. All the screenshots in my head, all the blue ticks left on red. You were bored, I was your fix. Now I'm cutting off the thread. You broke, but you begged me to hold. You lied till the story got old. You ripped when it all got too real. Now you hate that I don't even feel. You call, I let it just ring. You text, I don't even flinch. You make all your choices, yeah, cool. Now I live with the loss, not my issue. You said keep this just our thing, then you told him everything. Turned my fears into a joke, guess my trust was just your fling. All the nights you hit decline, said you slept, I checked the time. You were online talking sweet, just not on my side of the line. You said baby I've been stressed, yeah, on the side of the bed. While I waited you were busy breaking what we never said. I replayed that drunken fight, you said I was holding tight. You were gone before the words ever had the chance to land right. You broke, but you begged me to hold. You lied till the story got old. You ran when it all got too real. Now you hate that I don't even feel. You call, I let it just ring. You text, I don't even flinch. You make all your choices, they're cool. Now I live with the loss, not my issue. Now you're posting finding peace. Same old bar, same faces leaves. On a life that is our show. You look loud, I'm going ghost. Your friends watching every move. They all know, they know the truth. You can twist it how you want, but the screenshots still show proof. All the notes inside my phone, all the things you'll never own. Every promise, every plan, now they read like bad jokes. I won't drag your name around, I just left you where you found. In the past and all my drafts, and the songs that never drop loud. I was there when you shook and you cried. Held you close when your circle got light. You forgot, then you flipped, then you lied. Now you want one more try. I went quiet, that's all that it took. You felt small when I finally looked up. I'm not angry, I'm just out of trust. You're a chapter that ends with enough. You broke, but you begged me to hold. You lied till the story got old. You ran when it all got too real. Now you hate that I don't even feel. You called, I let it just ring. You text, I don't even flinch. You made all your choices, yet cool. Now I live with the loss, not my issue. I'm not waiting by the screen, I'm not chasing what you need. If you miss me, that's on you. You created this whole scene, someone else can hear you swear. You've changed, you really there. I don't buy that speech no more, keep your tears in plastic care. I'm still writing, I'm alright, sleep comes easy during night. Yeah, it hurts when I rewind, but I like this new quiet. No more late night fake calls, no more baby my fault. You can keep your half truths, I moved out of your you. If you see me, keep your space. We are strangers, that's our place. You lost me, that part stays true. And I never lost me with you. Yeah, yeah, I carry receipts in my head. You kept them in the phone. Funny how too, it's harder when you hear it alone. You play both sides like a cheap arcade. If only I was paranoid while you in the parade. I gave you my time and you spent it on lies. I watched you rehearse your stories in real time. Every late reply like a cold knife. You said work, but you were living a whole life. I saw the pattern shift like a glitch in the light. You thought you could phone me, but I read you on sight. I carried you everywhere you walked out like. Now I cut the rope clean and I sleep at night. Your excuses is soft, your guilt hit tight. I'm not letting you pull me into your fight. You move strange, you caught it stress. I learned betrayal has a quiet process. Small things first, far from quick exit. Your voice cracked when you knew I would catch it. I built you a home and you made it a stage. You rehearsed your lines like a script on a page. Your friends all knew and they played along. Acted polite while they watched you do wrong. Every checklist made the story unfold. Truth spills fast when the lines get old. I straight and you froze like stone. Funny how cheaters fall apart when they stand alone. I hit my limit, that's the first and last. I don't circle back, I don't live in the past. You thought I'd break slow, I cut clean instead. Your silence told the truth, louder than anything you ever said. You turned love into a battlefield. You broke trust with this casual feel. You burned bridges like they couldn't rebuild. Now you're standing in the smoke of what you killed. And I'm gone, that's the part you never thought was real. You try to flip blame like a seasoned pro. Said I was distant just to soften the blow, but this just comes easy when you sense the change. Your energy shifted, your vibe got strange. You hit your phone like it held your fate. You turn your calls like a first date. Your smile crack when I walked from near. Your heartbeat told the truth I didn't wanna hear. I watched you slip far while you said you stayed. I caught your last night like a house you make. Said you love me with a guilty tone. I saw the tremble, you were already gone. And I won't chase go, that's a waste of strength. I face fast, I don't bend at the end. Now you send messages in the middle of the night. You want closure because you lost your light. You push blame in circles, hoping I'll break. But I'm built from lessons you helped me make. I learned self-worth when you cross that line. Learn peace is harder when it's finally mine. You taught me caution with a single mistake. You taught me doors close fast and truth is fake. You say you're sorry like you patches the scar. Your apology is empty from this far. I won't feed your ego, I won't fix your mess. You created a fire, no sit in the stress. You always thought I'd run back. You get strong. Broke something that doesn't grow back strong. Yeah. You turn love into a battlefield. You broke trust with this casual feel. You burn bridges like they couldn't rebuild. Now you're standing in the smoke of what you killed. And I'm gone, that's a part you never thought was real. I walk forward, you replay the past, I build new peace. Chase what didn't last, you wanted control. You lost that too, you lost more than love. You lost the version of me that believed in you, that believed in you. Yeah. Yeah. You left your bag at my place, same as you left that mess in my head. Red receipts, green where you stay red. Oh, yeah. 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 You said you hate games and you played me. You said I feel safe and you made me question every word that you ever sent. Scrolling through the chat just to find what you meant. 2 a.m. only you were typing and the dot stop, no more replying. And I watched whole plans fall through the floor. You said you were close and you closed that door. You swore I was yours, you were mine too. You said only you, then eternal who I saw show up in your stories next. Same timeline where you left my text. You keep calling it a phase like I dreamed it, but I got all of these screenshots, I mean it. Every promise that you wrote and deleted, every word that you broke, yeah, I feel it. You said trust me, then you ran, left me talking to my hands. All those late nights, all that time, you were half online. You said always then you quit, guess forever if I pray. Now my chest feels cold and tight, I am done with being polite. You said trust me, then you lied. Now I keep my phone on silent, you can sit there with your pride. I walk out and I keep quiet, yeah. I walk out and I keep quiet, yeah, yeah, yeah. You do like my song and you change your tone. Said I think too much, did I leave it alone? But you worked every angle, every small doubt. Fed me one line just to wear me out. You said he's just a friend, stop tripping. But you turn your phone on and off. And I felt every shift, every quick talk. Every late reply when they hit 3 o'clock. 5 missed calls from me, not from you. You post self-care, you out with the crew. The same bar where we said we would go. You knew I would see you wanted that show. You keep saying act sick, I'm better. But I read through your whole faked up picture. Every crop frame, every stunt for attention. I would treat it like a name I would not mention. You said trust me, then you ran. Let me talk into my hands. All those late nights, all that time. You were half online. You said always then you quit. Guess forever if I'm print. Now my chest feels cold and tight. I am done with being polite. You said trust me, then you lied it. Now I keep my phone on silent. You can sit there with your pride. I walk out and I keep quiet. I walk out and I keep quiet. You never said sorry, you went quiet. Then you came back round when your plans died. Some new guy left you on red 2 weeks. And my name's just back on your screen. You say you miss how I used to kiss. Ain't no one held you like I did there. I remember when you let me drown. When you went out drunk on the other side of town. You text I grew up, I see good. Then blame motherhood on that. Yeah, I replay that night on the curb reply. But even in tears, you still lie. They keep asking if we still have a chance. Like you did not kill it with your own hands. I got more space for your routine. I stay clean, keep my side clean. You said trust me, then you ain't. Let me talk into my hands. All those late nights, all that time. You were half and half online. You said always stay and quit. Guess forever if I'm print. Now my chest feels cold inside. I am done with being polite. You said trust me, then you lied. Now I keep my phone outside and you can sit there with your pride. I walk out and I keep quiet. No more drunk calls in the back of that ride. No more soft voice saying you tried. No more one last time at my door. No more sleep on your side of the floor. I will not fight for a ghost on raid. I will not beg for a half-lip thread. I mute your name, I clear that chat. I take my heart, I take it back. Now the mornings feel real, not heavy. No phone chat just to see if you text me. I got new songs they can clean through. I tell the truth, that song is cool. Your friends still watch, but I do not care. I know what I gave, I know what's there. If you ever show up at one of my shows, you would hear what you did in every night. You would stand at the back with your draining tank while I sing about you with a hard white light. Every line from the night you cloak, every word you left stuck in my throat. You said trust me, then you ring. So I learned how to trust my hands. Build my life from an empty room. Left your name in the perfume. No more late night games on my screen. 9 hours talk stuck in between. You can keep your stories, keep your scene. I'll step out, walk off, stay clean. Yeah, stay clean. Yeah. Phone light on my face, 3 a.m. Open chat, same place. Your name still stuck at the top. Scroll up from my chest, drop or text it like a hit list. Blue ticks, then you just switch. She said always never leave. Now that word just feels cheap. You call me a safe space, now I feel out of place. You said I was your only, now I sit here alone. You say you hate drum calls, and you call me from an it's hard. You laugh, said it was nothing, but you were already running. I kept saying we fine. You get reading my mind. You knew where I was weak. You hit me when I could not speak. I turned my phone on silent. Thought it might stop the violence, but you knew I would cave every time that your name waved. You said trust me, then you went ghost. You played kinda wild, you cut me close. You tired of you, then you hit send, and that was the start of the end. You said oh wave, now I see through it. You were never really it, were you? I gave everything I had in me. You just took it, then you walked straight. You would text when it felt dark, then leave when I would spark. You like me here, but still, yeah, you love to pull on my fear. I watched you turn to a stranger. Every call felt like danger. You said you missed how I cared. I just missed when you were scared. Tired eyes in the front cam, you were crying on your spam, posting lines about trusting. You love me in the dust. You would swear that you were honest, and that lies till the promise. Say I tripped up, say I felt you were the one who left. You said trust me, then you went ghost. You played kinda wild, you cut me close. You tired of you, then you hit send, and that was the start of the end. You said always, now I see through it. You were never really here. Were you? I gave everything I had in me. You just took it, then you walked free. I still hear ringtone, I still wake up alone. I still stare at the ceiling, trying to kill off the feeling. Blocked you on every app, you still live in the gas. Little habits you left in me, like checking my phone at 3. Your hood is still on my chair. I keep acting like you care. I keep running the scene back, every lie, every small act. My friends told me walk out, I was full for the doubt. I kept taking your side hard, you kept cutting out my guard. You never said it straight, you just pull back slow. Short text, long gaps, then a new shadow. I asked what changed, you said I do not know. Whole time you were halfway out the door. Now I read our chat like a crime scene board. Red flags, timestamps, I keep score. Every I am yours that you type that night. It's from arrow under this light. You said trust me, then you went ghost. You played count while you cut me close. You said I love you, then you hit send, and that was the start of the end. You said always, now I see through you. But never really did. Were you? I gave everything I had in me. You just took it, then you walked free. Now I keep my phone face down, no one gets that far now. Short calls, no deep talk, quick links, late walk. I feel cold, but I feel clean, nothing left in between. If I catch your name now, I just click out somehow. You turn love to 180, now I guard every morning. You still live in my songs, you do not live where I belong. You taught me how to lead, how to cut, how to freeze. So when someone moves fake, I walk off, no break. No more late break, no more wait. If you come back, you're too late. I am not yours, you are not mine. You are just a past line. I shut off that old thread that you were stay dead. You broke what I could give. Now I choose where I live. Yeah. No. Love your enemies and hate your friends, 'cause your friends talk sweet and cut at the end. I've stayed up, they don't pretend, but you switch sides, you play defense. Love your enemies and hate your friends. At least my enemies don't extend and say it's a joke when the text offends. You broke that trust, that bridge won't mend. You said it's us, you said no sides. You said I'm here, then you hit group chat live. Same night talks with my worst parts. You took my pain, made it screening shots. You knew my fears, you knew my plans. That they made jokes with the same words, same slang. You said they guess, you said relax. Funny how guesses match your old chat. I say your phone, saying green bubble. You would type my name in the middle of the trouble. You said wrong chat, you said my bad, but you would hit send twice, yeah, that looks planned. I see who laughs when my name comes up. I see who leaves when the blame comes up. I see who stays till the night turns dead. Was never you, just a noise in your head. You talk about real, but you fold too fast. You talk about law, but you live in the past. You say I'd never, but your actions flash. Home that's far when the story flat. All the enemies and hate your friends, 'cause your friends talk sweet and cut at the end. Ops stay ops, they don't pretend, but you switch sides, you play defense. Love your enemies and hate your friends. At least my enemies don't hit send and say it's a joke when the text offends. You broke that trust, that bridge won't end. They were never mine, they were always yours. I just showed up, you had locked that door. I walked in blind, trying to fit that mold. They watched close, waited for a crack the hole. You sat still while they dragged my name, then you hit me later like that's so lame. You laughed live and you cried on call. You pick both sides and you lose them all. Like they brought home when your tank sat empty. You gave my loss to a crowd of 20. I dropped plans when your night went black. You dropped jokes from my past in caps. Now I keep calm when my phone lights up. I don't rush in when you cry my love. You chose views over what we had. You chose them, so stay with that. Now I move quiet, no more ends. No close friends list, no second chance. You see me cool, you say I'm cold. I say I just match what you already showed. Love your enemies and hate your friends, 'cause your friends talk sweet and cut at the end. I'll stay up, They don't pretend it, but you switch sides. You play defense. Love your enemies and hate your friends. At least my enemies don't hit send. Let's say it's a joke when the text offends. You broke that trust, that bridge won't bend. You say we good, I say we're done. You say you're harsh, I say you won. You got the crowd, you got your laughs. I got the peace that you never had. You want the past, I want the truth. You want the room, I want the proof. You want a hug, I want my space. We want different things, stay in it pretty. Love your enemies and hate your friends. Hard law learn when the circle bends. Love your enemies and hate your friends, cause your friends talk sweet, they can cut at the end. Ops stay out, they don't pretend, but you switch sides, you play defense. Love your enemies and hate your friends. At least my enemies don't hit send. They say it's a joke when the text offends. You broke that trust, that bridge, oh man. Love your enemies, keep your head. Hate your friends when they talk in your bed. Same one smiling while they press send. You show me that, now this thing ends. Show me that, now this thing ends. Yeah, I miss you bad, but I act okay. Tell my friends they're fine all day. I tied out like I walked away, but I still free when I hear your name. I want you back, my pride too big. I typed on text and I hit delete. I blame you first, so I feel less sick. Regretted my chest and then ego to stitch. I said go leave, you said you sure. You held that door, I stared at the floor. I rolled my eyes, I said I am good. As soon as you left, I lost my breath for good. I called you weak when you cried on call. Said grow up, then I hit that wall. I played tough guy, I played that part, but I heard your breath and it grabbed my heart. Now I see pics and I scroll too slow. You look real free, I stay on hold. I wanna when I come back, I lied. Instead I post songs, I get more right. I tell these girls that I never care. I said she played me, I say unfair. Leave out the part where I shut you down. Leave out the night that I made you drown. I talk big, but I feel small. I say you nothing, you want my all. I should say sorry, I stole the storm. Rather look strong than admit my fault. I miss you bad, but I act okay. Tell my friends I'm fine all day. I talk loud, they gon' walk away, but I still freeze when I hear your name. I wish you bad, but I act okay. Tell my friends I'm fine all day. I talk loud, they walk away, but I still freeze when I hear your name. I want you back, my car too big. I type no text and I hit delete. I blame you first, so I feel less sick. Regretted my chest and then ego that stinks. New girl in my bed, but the room feels off. She says you good, I just shrug and cough. I call her baby, but it sounds wrong. I keep your playlist, still play that song. My boys say, Parker, you did your best. I know my head, but I feel that mess. They never saw you held my hand. When I lost sleep and I lost my plans. You better get help, I laughed at y'all. You said you pushed me, I just fell. I turned every talk to a fight on sight. You just wanted peace, I wanted to be right. Now every way feels half as loud. I knew if you still face that cloud. I should say, hey, I was the one. Instead I act cold like I already won. I check your page from a fake account. I watch your life, but I never reach out. One small text could fix this route, but I love my mask more than all of that sound. I miss you bad, but I act okay. Tell my friends I'm fine all day. I talk loud like I walked away, but I still freeze when I hear your name. I want you back, my pride too big. I type on text and I hit delete. I blame you first, so I feel less sick. Regretted my chest and then ego this thing. So I can say sorry, I can say stay. I can say I brought this, I push you away. But then I drop from the throne in my head. So I live with it, live here instead. I could call now, hear your voice say. You could say maybe we could both break. But what if you laugh, say you're too late? So I wear this front and I live with the weight. I miss you bad. I just act okay. I hurt myself more every single day. I miss you bad, but I act okay. Tell my friends I'm fine all day. I talk loud like I walked away, but I still freeze when I hear your name. I want you back, but I'm proud too big. I type on text and I hit delete. I blame you first, so I feel that shit. Regret in my chest and then ego that stinks. Yeah, same on phone, same on sent text. Same old heart, same empty chest. If I lose you for real, in the end I will still say you're lost while I break again. Yeah. But I wanna sleep, but my brain won't stop. Same three thoughts, just spin non-stop. Heart too loud, room too soft. All day fun and the night goes on. I keep on thinking till I feel sick. Replay text that you never send quick. Every small look turns into a script. Anxiety hits and my chest goes stiff. Phone on one, room dark, no sound. Still hear noise when I lay face down. Scroll too fast, still see your face. Even in feeds that know your name erased. I read our chat from a year ago. Search keywords I should let go. Are you mad? Are you good on loop? All those blue ticks feel like proof. I overread every word you said. You wrote okay, I heard drop dead. I wrote it's cool, I meant I care. I play both sides of the combo in my head right there. My chest feels tight when my phone lights up. I see your name then I freeze right up. I wanna talk, I just stare at the screen. Start 20 texts then clear them clean. No one sees when I crash like this. I joke all day then I fold to 6. I say I'm fine but my hands both twitch. I ask you hate me over small glitches. I wanna sleep but my brain won't stop. Same 3 thoughts just spin non-stop. Heart too loud, room too soft. All day fun and the night goes on. I keep on thinking till I feel sick. Replay texts that you never send quick. Every small look turns into a script. Anxiety hits my chest goes stiff. My chest goes stiff. I say pull up, then I wanna cancel. I get dressed twice, change my sandals. I check my fit like 12, 13. I hear your car in my head on repeat. I think you're bored when you look away. You just saw a dog, but I feel that sway. I think you lie when you take too long. You just lost signal, but my brain is gone. I plan what to say, I don't know where to your place. I scream my smile, I scream my face. You open the door, lines go blank. I laugh too loud, then my mood takes. Then I go home, break every frame. Why did I say that? I sound insane. I talk too much, I breathe too loud. I drink one night through a 20-day cloud. I turn small stuff into big red flags. I drag light words into heavy bags. I know it's too much, but it feels so real. Brain says danger over every small feel. Oh, I wanna sleep, but my brain won't stop. Same 3 thoughts, just spin non-stop. Heart too loud, room too soft. Whole day fighting and the night goes off. I keep on thinking till I feel sick. Replay text that you never send quick. Every small look turns to a script. Anxiety hits, my chest goes stiff. My chest goes stiff. I cancel plans, say I feel ill. Really I'm stuck in a what if drill. What if you hate me? What if you leave? What if I try and I still can't breathe? I say it's cool, I stay in bed, stare at the fan in my own head. I want one out with the noise all off. My thoughts stuck in when the lights go soft. I wanna sleep, but my brain won't stop. I wanna care less, but I care a lot. I wanna sleep, but my brain won't stop. Same 3 thoughts, just spin non-stop. Heart too loud, room too soft. Whole day fun and then the night goes on. I keep on thinking till I feel sick. Replay text that you never send quick. Every small look turns into a script. Anxiety hits and my chest goes stiff. My chest goes stiff, yeah. Same 4 walls, same old phone. Crowded mind in an empty home. If I go quiet, I am not alright. I am just stuck in my head tonight. I never had it. RT stop. You forgot my birthday and said I'm good. You were late again, I said it is cool. You made that joke that cut too deep. I laughed it off and I lost sleep. You canceled nights at the very last minute. Said I am drained but you still awake drinking. You said you know I am bad at planning. I said no stress while I clench my hands. You share my secrets, it's fun stories. Left out the parts that show my worries. I smile, you were small so you would not feel bad. This thought that hurt in the space I had. Quiet resentment stays under my tongue. All of the things I never done. All of the words that I did not say. Stacking my chest till they bar my way. You think we found, you think we straight. You do not see how long I'll wait. I did not leave you out of the blue. I left in pieces because of you. You only call when your world goes dark. When plans fall through, when they break your heart. You want advice, you want a hug. Then once you healed, you switched me off. You had some rise at the last stop out. Never once asked how I hold that power. You never checked on the way that I had. You just used my time like it came in a bag. I say no worries, so I look strong, but inside I feel you so long. I started dreading when your name lights up. It means I pour while you fill your cup. Quiet resentment sits under my tongue. All of the things I've never done, all of the words that I did not say, stacking my chest till they block my way. You think we find, you think we straight. You do not see how long I waited. I did not leave you out of the blue. I left in pieces because of you. I replay times, I let it slide. Every small cut I brushed aside. If I spoke up, you changed those frames. Said you too soft, you overplay. So I went silent, learned to detach. Stop replying, it's fast, fell back. You did not notice till I went wrong. Funny how quiet can be that strong. Now when you text, I take my time. You do not sit at the front of my mind. If I see you out, I keep it short. No deep talks, no life support. I wish you well, but from long as you had your chance, you stayed to stay. That heavy weight finally on my chest, I gave you less so I could rest. Some stories end without a fight, just a slow fade out of light. You would call it sudden when I'm unseen, but I know how long I held that steam. I fall, I fall, I fall, oh, oh, oh. Yeah, I know what I am doing. Every time I see it calling, still press send, still press quit. Tell you I am scared of, truth is I'm scared of me. Every time it starts to work, I start planning how to leave. You pull up to my place, head tied, no makeup. You are real, you are calm, and I tense up. You said we can take it slow, just stay. I say cool, then I push you away. Turn good chats into short replies, turn slow nights into stupid fights. Turn your trust into my test, say it is fine, then I wreck the rest. I see all the ways this could go right, so I reach for the ways it can go wrong. Scroll through your past till I find one text, and I act like the whole thing is gone. I talk it out when I feel that fear, say things I do not mean out here. You shut down, now the vibe feels off. Deep down I know that is my fault. If I feel close, then I feel trapped. If I feel safe, then I to the map. Every time love starts to feel real, I kill it fast so I do not heal. I leave first so you cannot leave, push you back every time you reach. Say I'm fine but I do not sleep. I break us down so again I break me. You say stay and I hit the brakes. Turn good days into my mistakes, turn soft love into all debris. I break us down so you can't outrage me. I remember being your front door, small bag. Heard I love you, what a place to claim. Heard I'm sorry when the damage done. I learned early how the story runs. Every hug had a catch in it, every forever had an end in it. So now when someone stands holds on, I look for the hole and I switch things on. You call me when you cannot sleep late. I stare at the screen but I make you wait. You say I do not play with ours, I say sin and I play with ours. I say you deserve so much better, as if you are not talking to the reason. I turn how are you to a distance, I turn your patience to a prison. You playing dates, I cancel last minute. You open up, I joke right in it. You cry once, then I change the topic. Every sign we have, I drop it. I leave first, you cannot leave. Push your back every time you read. Say I'm fine, but I do not sleep. I break us down, so again I break me. You say stay, and I hit the brakes. Turn good days into my mistakes. Turn soft love into old debris. I break us down, so again I break me. And I break me, and I break me, and I break. You were in the backseat, city lights blur. You said one day, will you be sure? I laughed it off, changed the song, but in my head the answer was no, I am gone. Cause if I choose you, then I could lose you. If I stand still, then you can move too. So I run first, just delete your name. Save the time, then fill the blank. I pick fights when it feels too safe. You small things just to make some space. You say, Uncle, you would move and stop. I'd say you were tripping and then I block. I save screenshots I do not need, just in case I need a reason to leave. I build cases in my head all week. For a crime you did not even think. You call out the pattern, see through the act. You say this is fear, I say it is facts. You say you are pushing what you want away. I say maybe then still walk away. Every time it feels close, I get distant. You say I'm here, I treat you like a witness. Watching me burn down my own home, then cry that I'm cold and say I'm alone. Every time I see love, I see endings. Every time I feel safe, I start bending. Good things till they finally snap. Then I stand in the mess and I call it facts. I know what I'm doing when I hit send. I know what I'm doing when I say friends. I know I hurt you, so you cannot hurt me. I know that it's sick, but it feels like safety. You moved on, new boy, new place. I still stalk from a ghost account page. He looks calm like he will not run. You look free like the damage done. I tell friends that we did not match, but deep down I know that it's capped. They did not lose me, I gave up. I chose fear and I called it love. Now I'm in a crowd, phone still bright. New girl staying, scripts ain't fight. She says you can trust me, I will stay. I hit one day I will walk away, so I pull back before she can try. Say too busy, let the chat go dry. Turn her care into background noise. Turn real love to a broken choice. I keep saying I'm built like this, like it is fixed, like I cannot switch. Truth is I could, but it means I change, and it feels more scary than the same old pain. I leave first so you cannot leave. Push you back every time you reach. Say I'm fine but I do not sleep. I break us down so it cannot break me. You say stay and I hit the brakes. Turn good based on my mistakes. Turn soft love into old debris. I break us down so it cannot break me. Cannot break, yeah, and I break, yeah, and I break, yeah. One day I might stay when it feels wrong. One day I might stay when it feels strong. But tonight I'm the same old me. Breaking what is real before it breaks me. You will say you tried, then close that door. I will say this cool, then curse the floor. Play this back at 3 a.m. Low key, wrong and you were right. Yeah, you did it. I'm good though. I don't go back now, I done D&D. Yeah, you don't know this version, you don't know this me. Yeah, you so bad for time, now my time ain't free. Yeah, you lost access, I got peace on me. I went cold, I don't chase, I don't plead. You fumble what I was, now I leveled in the league. You can watch from your screen, you can talk, you can tweet, but you don't get close, it is VIP. Late nights I was waiting on red. We're outside while I laid in my bed. Out in your hands, you play with my head. I play beats, get paid instead. Back then I was down to adjust. Made you a home in a space you broke trust. Now it is jam, no phone, just us. Me and my grind, that is someone I trust. New cut, new clothes, same kid, new car, same room, same desk, bigger plans, new score. You cry, say you miss how I was. I say cool, then ain't no pause. I say cool, then I ain't no pause. I don't call back now, I stay on G&D. Yeah, you don't know this version, you don't notice me. Yeah, used to bed for time, now my time ain't free. Yeah, you lost access, I got peace on me. I went cold, I don't chase, I don't plead. You fumble what I was, now I level in the bleed. You can watch from the screen, you can talk, you can tweet, but you don't get close to it. VIP, yes. Whole life I was better forgive. Let stuff slide just to say that we live. You cross lines I can never relate. I'll cross names off, that is how I get. Give you your space, stay way out of the way. It is your page, I don't see what you say. You think of me when you go through your phase. Bad is cool, I don't focus on play. Studio flow with the take, at the take. Voice crack out when my chest just wanna break it. Turn all that hurt to a chant that I made. You turn fake, I turn away. I don't call back now, I stay on D&D. No, no, this. You don't know this version, you don't know this me. No, no, this. Used to beg for time, now my time ain't free. No, no, this. You lost access, I got peace on me. I went cold, I don't chase, I don't keep. You fumble what I was, now I level in the lead. You can watch from your screen, you can talk, you can tweet, but you don't get close to it. VIP, hey. See me now, you say I got cold. Say I changed and my heart too old. You made this, that story got told. You let go, no, I don't fold. Got my circle real small like two. Day ones, they were there when it blew. They saw tears on the floor of the room. They saw calls I ignored from you. Now it is routes, new cities, new scenes. Clean fees, no trace of things. If you scroll, you will see what I mean. No self-love, no others, just me. I don't call back now, I still get deep. Oh, you don't know this version, you don't know this me. Oh, it's a bad for time, now my time ain't free. Oh, you lost access, I got peace on me. I went cold, I don't chase, I don't leave. You fumble what I was, now I'm not holding me. You can watch from the screen, you can talk, you can speak, but you don't get close, it is VIP. I don't wish bad, I just wish me well. I don't rerun at old hotel. No late fights in a room that fell. Like I only stay dead and fail. If you hear that it's good, who you? I won't sit and compare who grew. I got plans, I got things I pursue. All that making that part is through. Self-focusing, it sound like pride, but I gave you that choice, you lied. Now it is one see letters, then it's right. It is mine, and I sit inside. I don't call back now, I stay on D&D. Oh no, you don't know this version, you don't know this man. Oh no, it's a bad for time, now my time ain't free. Oh, it's free, you lost access, I got this on me. I went cold, I don't change, I don't plead. You fumble what I was, now I never in me. You can watch from your screen, you can talk, you can sleep, but you don't get close, it is